It is evident that Saudi Arabia is a major visionary when it comes to extraordinary things, so it wasn't surprising that it was the suggested location for the $8 billion project known as the floating metropolis of the future, even though a floating city is something that has never been done before. The idea of a floating city completely differs from the norm and the idea of terrestrial cities, to which we have generally grown accustomed. When we build houses, we typically build on the land and then go to the sea for boat rides, cruises, and vacations, but definitely not as a permanent destination. However, some cities, like Venice, Lindau, and Bruges, are built around canals and lakes, giving the illusion that they are floating on water in marine communities. Such a utopian metropolis has previously been imagined, planned, and even drafted with architectural plans. Let's take a quick glance back in time to the late 1950s and early 1960s, when architects first started looking for solutions to the myriad problems that plagued urban development. One of their ideas was the development of floating cities, and a few men not only pioneered the idea but also created comprehensive plans for building such structures. One of these men was a man named Kenzo Tange, who in 1960 developed a master plan to address the problems Tokyo was experiencing as industrialization swept through the urban area. He drew up complex plans for a floating city in pyramid form that was to be called Tokyo Bay. Kayanori Kikitake also envisioned a marine city. Marine building on the sea is different from building on the land because the stakes are higher and more can go wrong during construction and afterwards, so it is essential that it is done exceptionally well. Although nothing particularly significant has been brought to life in that regard, it is safe to say that technological advancement makes it more likely today than several years ago. If Saudi Arabia is the country with the audacity, then who has the technical capacity to see the project through? It is none other than Lazzarini Design Studio. However, having the audacity to accomplish huge things is not enough to bring them to life. They must also be accompanied by undeniable talent and expertise capable of implementation. The name rings about because they are well known for their creative, innovative designs. Italian designer and architect Pier Paolo Lazzarini, who has continued to lead the development of futuristic projects, founded it in 2009. The studio is situated in Rome, Italy, where it has been developing innovative architectural designs and projects since its founding. It has since developed into a group of skilled designers and specialists committed to creating beautiful, functional, and futuristic designs. Numerous work from Lazzarini Design Studio demonstrate their diversity and adaptability. They are renowned for using cutting-edge technologies and materials, like as carbon fiber, in their designs, which include yachts, luxury houses, futuristic vehicles, and even aircraft. Aluminum and titanium, they have simple, minimalist lines. One of the most notable features of Lazzarini Design Studio is its commitment to sustainability. The studio has created several eco-friendly projects, including a concept for a floating city that runs on renewable energy sources. Their designs are frequently aesthetic, and their bold use of color suggests that they are borrowed from the future. Their use of environmentally friendly materials, designs, and technologies shows their dedication to sustainability. Another distinguishing trait is their attention to detail. Each project is painstakingly planned and carried out, and every aspect of the design is carefully taken into account, resulting in designs that are not only eye-catching but also highly functional and customized to fulfill particular demands. With their dedication to sustainability, attention to detail, and use of cutting-edge technologies, Lazzarini is a highly innovative and creative design firm that is pushing the boundaries of conventional design. They are well positioned to continue creating magnificent and iconic designs for years to come. Let's quickly go over some of the incredible projects Lazzarini has completed. The first on this list is a jet capsule called the Gran Turismo Foil GTF, which was designed as a flying yacht and made of carbon fiber and fiberglass. It can lift itself 1 meter above the water, reach speeds of up to 13 knots, and use specially constructed wings to propel itself ahead. As seen by many of their earlier constructions, this design company seems to have a special fondness for creating yacht-like structures that can float on water. Another is the Pearl Suite, a mobile floating suite that is designed with the hospitality sector in mind. It has a circular hull and domed shape covering with luxurious amenities that are all powered entirely by solar energy. It's a floating hotel room that is mobile and sustainable and can be equipped with an electric engine that can move the vessel at a speed of 5 knots while using GPS and autopilot technology. It also has a kitchen and restrooms. The Stratosphere, an ultralight sphere built to carry 2 passengers and travel on land, water, and the air, is next on our list, and it undoubtedly looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Similar to this is the air yacht, which is fueled by twin helium tanks on either side and can travel for more than 48 hours at a time. Surprisingly, it can land both on land and sea but cannot travel on land. Another boat, the Pangeos, has rotating cylinders that enable it to move on land in addition to being able to move on water. Using a new floating motor system that can be installed onto any car, Lazzarini has also developed a method for bringing the world's best automobile creations to the water. In addition, they have designed several phenomenal yachts, including the 33-foot-long F-33 Spazial yacht, which has a striking futuristic design. It gets even more interesting with the swan-shaped mega yacht Avanguardia with a striking resemblance to a swan. With such a track record, it is no surprise that they have come up with this sterling idea that's causing no small stir in the architectural community. The Hyper Yacht is 130 feet long, has a 24-meter translucent yacht with adjustable transparency, and is 328 feet long. What is the concept behind this project? Why do we need a floating city, and what will it look like? The Pangeos variant takes us back more than 200 million years to a time when Pangaea, the Greek word for Mother Earth, was a supercontinent that included Africa, North America, South America, and Asia. Over time, as the Atlantic Ocean carved its way through, rifts began to appear in the Earth's crust. One of the reasons Saudi Arabia has been viewed as the ideal location is because it has the necessary space available. The Terra yacht needs a Terra shipyard designed to accommodate its enormous size. This will offer easy water access and make launching the supervessel easier once it is fully ready. The shipyard will be flooded using the dam's water reservoir, and then the Terra yacht will be lifted and left to float on the water surface. King Abdullah Port is the proposed location for construction. The shipyard will be 650 meters wide and 600 meters long, with a width of 610 meters and a length of 550 meters. The enormous structure will resemble a sea turtle. It is unknown why this particular shape was chosen, but there are rumors that it may be connected to ancient mythology. You may have already seen the image of a gigantic turtle carrying the entire planet on its back. Although different cultures depict this differently, they all refer to the idea of a world's turtle. We may need to have a conversation with the designers about their in-depth ideation process, since they are using so many historical examples for such a contemporary project. It is believed that when the world was created, soil was piled on the back of a giant sea turtle, and it continued to grow until the creature was carrying the entire world. The mechanism that keeps the megastructure afloat is embedded in the underside and is made up of 30.000 cells, which the design studio refers to as an unsinkable floating solution. The hull of the floating city is made up of 9 separate bows that are divided into different sections and have a 30-meter draft. In addition, 9 high-temperature superconductor engines, each with a capacity of 16,800 horsepower and running on renewable onboard energy sources, would power the Pangeos. These engines will allow the floating metropolis to move at a speed of up to 5 knots. The Terra boat will run on a variety of renewable energy sources during its infinite solar panels, wind turbines, and ocean currents will all be featured on the voyage around the world's waters. As energy is used in one way, it will be replenished in another, allowing the yacht to continue moving with no emissions. The rooftop area is covered in solar panels for capturing solar energy, and the wings of the yacht are built to generate energy from the breaking of waves. In addition to its sustainable features, this design also incorporates a cutting-edge water filtration and waste management system to make sure the boat is self-sufficient and environmentally friendly. The Terra yacht also has a number of features and facilities that turn it into an opulent and comfortable living environment. There will be several restaurants on the yacht. Private hotel rooms and villas, a wide variety of malls will be available for shopping as well. Resorts, parks, beachfront homes, and terminals for air and boat transit. An aerial view of the Pangeos reveals a port at the center of the structure, which will also have space for residents' private yachts and boats. The structure also features a variety of greenery, including trees and well-kept lawns and parks and gardens positioned strategically throughout the city. Specific housing arrangements and interior design have not been disclosed, but we can speculate based on the exterior design and popular yacht design features there will look according to the concept. The rooftop will contain shell-shaped dwellings with 72 terraces that look out over the sea or the city's core. There are also anticipated to be 19 premium apartments and 64 living spaces on each of the wings of the turtle-like construction.